Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how I made over $400 from swing trading stocks. We're going to show you guys our setup and strategy, the approach behind this, the broker, all the things you need to elevate and start making money consistently from the stock market. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Smash that like button. And if you guys like trading, investing, money management, smash that subscribe button. Do it right now. And by the end of this video, you guys are going to learn so much. So stay tuned and let's dive into this. But before we do, if you want to learn more about trading, like how to find these stocks and all that stuff, check out our school. I'll put a link to it down below for you guys. But let's dive into this. So the first thing that everybody always asks me, and they go, Carter, what is the broker you use? Well, I use Moomoo, which is a trading broker. This is a little different than brokers like Robinhood, M1 Finance, Vanguard, all those very, very popular brokers. Moomoo is designed for traders. They offer great charting, scanning, indicators, all that stuff. So I'll actually put a link to them down below where you guys can get up to 100, you guys can get up to 60 free stocks just by signing up. So sign up down below. All right, enough with that here. What stock did we buy? Well, we actually took a trade on Meta, which is also known as Facebook here. Now, looking at this, it may look very, very, very confusing, but trust me, I got you. Looking at this, pay attention to this yellow straight line. This is what we call a trend line. A trend line can act as support. This is where a stock has a bunch of tendencies of getting buying pressure at it. So we can see, right, it hit it here. We had buying pressure from it. Hit it here, 1, 2, buying pressure. Hit it down in here, boom, buying pressure. So then recently, we really saw the stock get kind of crushed here, right? It went from about $800 all the way down to $555 a share. Now, just because a stock has sold off does not mean you buy it. It does not mean it's a good deal. If the company goes bankrupt, right, it doesn't mean it's a buy, right? So what I like about Facebook and why I was looking at it is the fundamentals were still looking relatively decent. On top of that, when trading Facebook and more blue chip, well-established companies, it's almost just a matter of time before they recovered. You have a little more reassurance compared to like a, startup, small cap stock, a company like that. So looking at this here, we could see that good sell-off, which just brings opportunity. Now, going back to that yellow line, we knew that stock was hitting that price. It also was trading for a 32 on the RSI, which is a very undervalued spot for it. So I had a good feeling and good indication we could get some buying pressure out of this. We also went ahead and we pulled up another indicator by the name of the MACD here, which is just a momentum indicator. And you guys can see anytime here we have this orange line break up through that yellow line, or the orange line break up through the blue line, this could be a good opportunity to pick up shares, right? We saw it back in here where it popped up and rallied up. We saw it all the way down here where it popped up and rallied up. So I knew we could get some sort of momentum going a little bit higher, right? So now, instead of just buying it just because, you want to go to a lower time frame, right? Like the hourly or the 4 hourly. So what you're doing and why I like doing this is you're trying to find resistance. Now, at the time here, we could see that almost every time it was hitting this white line here, it would pop up, sell off. So I knew if we could get a full candle to form above this line, we could get some sort of buying pressure out of it, right? And the stock popped up. And the second it popped up here, one of the things that you have to be cautious of is the stock popped up, and literally after hours, it was up over 7%, 8%. So I knew I wasn't going to get in on it during that point. I knew the trend has changed, but as far as a pickup goes, this isn't a good buy, to be honest with you, because it's up 8% in a day. And with that being said, within a matter of one day, the stock sold off 5%. So I knew, okay, now what we're looking for is that new trend line, right? So we can go ahead and see the new trend. If we went ahead and we looked at those lows, was a little bit something like this here. So now that is that new support. So the stock right now hits it, boom, buying pressure, buying pressure. So essentially during these days, I was just waiting for momentum to pull me back down to that trend line. So the stock hit it here, popped up, and I go, okay, just because the stock's trading around that 200-day moving average line, this acts as support, right? That 200-day EMA line, which is just that the red line here, will act as support as well. So we have a trend line support, 200-day moving average line support. So I go, okay, let's wait for a push above that. Popped up, got in at around 559. Now, this worked out very good because shortly after, it rallied its way up. Now, what we're doing here is we are watching for a pullback, right? We're keeping our stop loss just near and around the 658 area. Now, if it pulls back, we'll get out of the trade. Now, people always like to go, Carter, well, why would you do that? Well, it's simple. I'm up 10% in 2 days. I'm well aware the statistics behind this is, the top 5% of all traders make 3%. So in a month. And so a stock like this, you're up 10% in 2 days. Yeah, we're going to be very cautious about taking those profits. We are going to be dialed in. If it sells off, we're out. Guaranteed profit, guys. So follow, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.